What is going on, everybody? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully everybody's doing good today. Everybody's doing good. Little bit of, I wasn't just sure if we were gonna live stream today, but forget about it. We're gonna live stream today. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there, like I always say, and any single mothers out there doing both roles. Hey, happy Father's Day to you as well. I don't judge, but you know what? I was like, do I want to live stream today? In all the grand reality, I was like, I don't got to do any activities until later on in the day, and I'm completely bored. So I was like, what better thing to do than just let's go live and have some fun. Have some fun on this Sunday morning, right? All right, let's just see. Let's just get stuff popping, and we're just gonna jump right into it. I'm just gonna start. All right. What level? We're 51, so we can hit anywhere but now the question is today, if I want to buy another resort off the auction house. Oh, freaking A. Again. I forgot to I forgot to have my companion go do his thing and train. All right, this episode, this live stream, we're definitely going to have to your encounter powers have a 10% chance of applying a what is this one? Chill now deals 40% damage each time a stack is applied to an enemy. Chill. We'll try it. We'll try this. We'll see how this one works out over the other one. Because the other one doesn't sound too bad, but that's only a 10% chance for it to proc. And in the reality of everything, that's not really a high percentage. No space for this insignia, but that's okay. We can discard this. I mean, we should even start just selling the potions that we haven't been using, but honestly, we'll just discard them. Forget about that. First thing right away, though, we're just gonna jump into a queue, random. See if we can get this popping right off the rip today, because I definitely won't be back on tonight. But at the same, oh, you know what? Let's check our mailbox. I forgot yesterday to check our mailbox as well. What happened? Hey, where'd my mail go? Oh, they wildin'. Where'd my mail go? You're gonna have to wait. Oh, okay. It's all the way down here. Oh man, sweet. Just something extra. Oh man. Shout out Saul KO. That boy, this guy gave me an epic mount yesterday. He gave me teleport scrolls to the Enclave. I could have used them shits yesterday, plus 5 Azor rank 8s, man. I really do appreciate that. If you're watching this live stream, either you see it later down the road, man, buddy, I appreciate it, man. I really do. Damn, I wish I would have put these on yesterday, though. We probably could have been a hell of a lot closer to 60, but it's all right. We'll put them on right after this. Oh, I don't know why I was trying to hit him with that. I'm like a mile away from him, but it's all right. Little face cam today as well. Figured, why not? Show my dazzling face for all the viewers out there. Not too often I use the face cam. I should probably use it more, but I don't know. Sometimes it'd be one of those things that I really don't even really think about, to be honest, too much. But I'll start using it more, don't worry. I got it. I got the face cam, I might as well use it. That's how I see it, doesn't stop. What do we got now? We'll just use these ones first. I probably should have used the divine one because there's a lot of damn traps in this dungeon. But it's alright. We'll make what we gotta do. Oh, come on. Really? He hit me with that still? I'm calling BS on that one. Thank you, Cleric, but I thought we were going to kill him before he was going to die. Well, before he was going to die. Before he was going to explode, I thought we were going to be able to kill him. Oh, damn. Somebody just took them all out. That's alright, I'll take out that. Yo, there's somebody just chilling at the campfire right now, bro. See, that's the shit that I hate. Come on, bro. We're doing literally, Nah, I'm inspecting you, buddy. I'm inspecting you right now. You best be some, inspect. Okay. So, you, nah. That's something I don't like. I don't like that whole standing around thing. That shit don't fly with your boy Sonny. I don't mind helping. I don't mind running through a dungeon, but come on, really? Now, what are you gonna just come at the end or when everything's cleared? I get it. It's only an easy dungeon, and I know I complain a lot, but that's just one of those things that just irk my nerves. Like, you know well enough you have to queue up for this dungeon. So you queued up for this, and now you're just gonna stand. Nah, get out of here. Get out of here. Then don't even queue for the dungeon. You didn't have to queue for the dungeon. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to use the divine. Look at that. We just took what? Did I use that? You used the divine injury kit. Now I should be good. I don't know why that didn't take away all my injuries though. Because I thought the divine injury kit, yeah. Left click to see more. Divine injury kit. I thought that was supposed to remove all your injuries, and then you weren't able to sustain any. But maybe it's some kind of bug right now. I'll just use these ones. Okay. I thought they got rid of all the injuries in one shot, and then you couldn't get no more after that. But I guess it still only removes one, and it just doesn't allow you to stack in. That's interesting to know. See, I didn't even know that in all my time of playing, that divines don't get rid of all your stacks of injuries. It just prevents it. Well, I know it prevented, but it only gets rid of one, which is a little weird to me. That's a little weird that it doesn't get rid of all of them, especially for its effect that it does. It's not like the other ones where they're just single apply uses. But your boy Sonny got to get VIP too, so we don't even have to worry about damn injuries anymore. Forget about that. Because when we start getting in those higher level dungeons and stuff, man, VIP is essential. VIP. I mean, I wish I can get it now, but ain't got the AD, and you gotta grind it out first. But that's why I say start up on these little dungeons I feel like I said at every stream, because it's true though. It's first thing I did as soon as I jumped on Neverwinter. I prayed one time, and then immediately I queued up for my dungeon. Queued up for it. It popped, which perfectly it popped as soon before we were even getting ready to start our adventure. It popped. So now I'm going to get this taken care of out of the way, continue about the rest of my day and not have to worry. But I think at level 61, no, is it 60, 61, somewhere around the 60 range, they will unlock the skirmish queue, I believe. Which we could potentially unlock that. It just depends. It just depends. I'll slow it down. I don't want to say too much because it depends on how well the stream... Well, not how well the stream goes, but just how well we level up, more or less. Alright, let's just... We're just going to... We're going to run over there as quickly as we can. Hit you with my artifact. And go to work. Ooh, that was a good hit. Probably should have stood out of the AoE, but I figured I could take it. But that still hurt. That still hurt a little bit. You know what I also forgot to do is check to see if I unlocked any more powers. Cause I don't know how I'm feeling about this. Yeah, lightning bolt. Oh, disintegrate? What? Give me that. Give me that. How do I no, give me this one. Now that. I feel like that lightning isn't doing as, I don't know, it's been a while since I played the wizard. It's been a hot minute, so I don't know if that lightning does as much damage as it used to, because I remember back in the day, like, that was definitely an encounter power that you wanted to use, but I don't know. I mean, I know I'm only leveling up, but these guys are only 19, and I'm still, I feel like that wasn't doing no damage to them. But maybe more now, it's just like a, it kind of adds a status effect. I didn't even read it. Let me see. Does it say what it does? Refreshes arcane mastery and chill. Oh. So I don't even know if that would be a good thing, right? It refreshes arcane mastery and chill. I don't even feel like I want that, right? Because you want the stacks of chill on the enemy. I feel that's counterintuitive, right? Or did I just read that wrong? Take out this cleric. Freeze. Alright. Yeah, now that that cleric is gone, they're all gonna fall. Dupes. Probably should have took that person out first, but it's alright. Yeah, let me see that power again. Because did that really just say that? Added effect. Refreshes arcane mastery and chill stacks. Increases damage you deal by point for each chill on your target. Now, this could either be two things. That could be it's that tooltip is wrong and I'm reading that wrong, or that is just completely counterintuitive, because why would I want to stack up all my chill and mastery and then refresh it when I do increase damage when I have those stacks applied to an enemy? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I didn't even see what I mean. I didn't even realize what that power was doing. I just remember back in the day it used to be good. Now, like I said, I could be reading it wrong, but even then, like, if I didn't know that I know not everything in Neverwinter works as intended, and you just read that power at face value, that power sounds that's just garbage. Because the whole thing about the wizard is you want to build up your chill stacks on an enemy, and you want to build up your arcane mastery. So to refresh it would just be silly, because then you just reset your damage multiplier on that enemy instead of keeping it like right there. So say if I just did all my encounter powers X, Y, and B, right, or you know, Q, E, and R. Hey Sonny, I was asking around a lot more, and Aragon got back to me about the Frost enchantment. He said that 30% slow does proc the passive I have for control damage. Really? Now that's an interesting take, because I didn't even know that. So you're saying with this ability here, increases, right? Or is there another one? He said that. For control damage. So this power right here plays into effect with the Frost? I'm going to have to test that out. I'm going to see about that, because I feel like the Frost is one of those... you know what? See, I'm talking about standing around. But is that guy still at the camp? Probably not. Probably not. No, I don't think he is. But that's an interesting take. I think I'm going to have to pick up a Frost then during my adventures. You know what? I'm actually going to check one out right now. Right after this dungeon, I'm going to see how much a Frost rank 9 is. Just to see when or what level does that effect come into play. Because the 30% slow Okay, so we're gonna have to check that out after this one, because that's an interesting development. I wouldn't even have thought to use the frost on a control wizard, but it could be not a bad substitute. Not a bad substitute for now. Where are we placing this one? Ah, shit, we're moving up the leaderboards. 3rd place. Just not that long ago, your boy Sonny was at the bottom. We creeping up there. We creeping. Let me see, though. Is this better than what I got on? Nope. Is this better than what I got on? Nope. Figured that one, but hey, never know. It can't hurt to check. Trample the Fallen on the Barbarian gives me 10 to 15% damage when I control the enemies. I don't know if that does anything for duration. Oh, okay then. So that's interesting. See, that's why I also wanted to come on PC as well. That was another reason, is to test those kind of niche things that you can't test necessarily. Well, I would say it's a lot harder to test stuff on console than it is on PC. Because on PC, I can pull up this game, pull up a spreadsheet or something, and get like the exact numbers, which is gonna be awesome. No. Now let's check the market real quick and see what's going on. Auction house, frost. Buyout. Quality is epic. At least bare minimum. Oh, refinement I should probably go to. Ooh. 3 point, no, that's a frost burn. Almost 3 million for, nah, we ain't looking for no rank 12. We just looking for a rank 8. Wow, really? They're that expensive? A frost enchantment. Rank 7 is 100,000? Holy, what? Alrighty then, that's high. Your at-will encounter and daily powers deal 1.5% bonus as cold damage. You apply a 30% slow and a 9.1% recharge speed reduction on your target. This effect may occur no more than once every 4 seconds per target. Interesting. I didn't know it was 100K. I'll tell you that much. That's a bit high for a frost, but I can see a little bit. I guess if it's good for the wizard, I can see why it's a lot higher over here than on console. That's what I'm saying. On console, they're way cheaper. The frost is one of those enchantments on console where, shit, you can get one for free. But here on PC, 100K? What? That's your whole. There goes your whole day. There goes your whole day. That's your whole day of daily diamonds. So, damn, that's a dedication right there for that item, and only a rank 7. Wow. Wow. Well, let's open this before we forget to. Another potion. No, let's just use this one. Why the hell not? We don't need that character slot though. Well, oh, I gotta refine my money. So we're at 26,000 right now. Well, yesterday we did spend. Whoa, how much did we spend on that Azure? Like 10 racks. So, not bad, not bad. Now we could potentially buy another one, but shout out to the guy yesterday because he also gave me these Azores, which would have been nice to use yesterday when we were leveling up. What's up, Flynn? See, begin training. This episode, guys, don't let me forget to trade by companion before I leave. I keep forgetting, and it's freaking a pain in the butt, because if I send him now, like, let's see, begin training. How long is it going to take? Yeah, 10 hours. So that's, I'm definitely going to want that done before. So I'm saying, having a striker companion leveling up has been pretty clutch. I'm surprised by it. I know arguments give more damage, more better. I gotta get my sentences together better. I know that the argument gives more stats, but the striker has definitely been helping. Okay. No, see, we're not going to the chasm. Are we at Ebon Downs? No, we don't do Ebon Downs. Neither. No. Rope Valley we don't do. Let's go to Icefire Peak. I kind of like Icefire Peak. I kind of like the snowy feeling of it. Did I hear something about a frost being 100k? That's absurd. Dead ass, brother. Dead ass, man. Watch this. A frost for a rank 7. A rank 7. Like, that's what's blowing my mind about it. A rank 7 frost being 100,000. What? What? Here, let me see if I can find it again. Boop, right there it is. 100k. A rank 8, 200,000. What? Alright, let me see. Let's see if we can actually afford... Oh, what the... Any... let's just say rank 8. Let's see if how well... Let's see if we can find any enchantment. Rank 8 Eclipse. See, that's reasonable. See, the Eclipses on the Xbox are about that price. That's how much the Frost are. Like, they're just giving them away for the low. What else? Shadowclads. Dreads. Dreads are a Dread is cheaper than a Frost? What? Wait a minute. Let me see this. Your at-wills. Huh? Your at-wills encounters deal 2% bonus. I would... And they're... Reduce target's defense by... I mean, and the Dread isn't even that bad. It's like a poor man's enchantment, but it's still not bad. It's not a bad debuff neither. And all, like, if you were looking for as many debuffs as you can in the game, it at rank 8 it gives the reduces the target's defense by 1200. And then at what rank? Oh well, I'm going too fast. Let's just see what's the next one I can buy. That's for the low. I was gonna say Fey Touch is probably the next one, right? Fey Touch, yep. I still can't believe that the Frost is just so expensive over here. Terror. Sheesh. And these are rank 8. Oh, they want 100k for a rank 7. They wiggin'. I mean, I know you need Coalescent Ward to make a rank 7, unfortunately, but oh man. I think, do they even come out of boxes? Maybe that's what it is. They haven't came out of boxes in a while. That's... No, speaking of boxes, let's check the box out on PC. Do they have a new box? Do they have a new lockbox here on PC? Consumables. So I was going to say, have I pulled any lockboxes my whole endeavor? Let me see. Finished. Done. Now I have. The Wasteland. Is that the only box here? Wondrous Bazaar. Store. Special items. Okay, so they have a Dragonborn Brawler in here. That's weird. I never even knew that was in the Wondrous Bazaar. Not worth it. Like, none of this stuff in this Wondrous Bazaar is worth it. Like, this is absurd. A green horse for 200k? What? 500k 500k for a rare? Like, what are they? Like, this shouldn't even be in the game. Because this is just so misleading. And this is the Dungeons Catch Masters Guide. This is completely outdated because, look, Catch of the Protectors. Back in the day, I used to have one of these just to always remember if I did my dungeons because I would forget. But this should be like, you see what I mean? Just like little shit like this that be irking my nerves sometimes. Like, this store really needs to be updated. Because imagine somebody didn't know and bought something off of here. Really? You just wasted your money because none of this stuff is good. Mind blown. Mind blown. Mind blown. Like a brawler, like 400, like, no. How much is that on the, let's check that right now. How much is that on the auction house? So say if somebody, let's just say somebody didn't know the game, went to go buy that, companions. What was it? Brawler. We'll see Dragonborn. Let's just see if we can put in Dragonborn. Dragonborn. Search. Really? Really? 14K. 14,000 on the auction house. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, because not everybody knows the game as well. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, somebody's like, oh, the Wondrous, like, this is something that you would see in Neverwinter is like, oh, Wondrous Bazaar. Special items? Dragonborn Brawler? So you would think maybe, like, psychologically that would be worth it. That thing is selling for 14,000 on the auction house right now. And it's on the... That's... What? They wigging. They wigging. Come on, really? Oh, man. A rank 7. A rank 8 on Xbox is only 77K. That's what I'm saying. I don't know where they're coming out with these prices. Not sure if it was a good deal, but I got a rank 9 Vorpal for 300K yesterday. Rank 9 Vorpal? You see, that's not... Vorpals are an enchantment that I understand people pay more for because it's a supply and demand. Let's see how much Vorpals are on PC. So you got a rank what? A rank 9 for 300K? Oh, you got a stealing out. You got $1 million steal. If you're on PC, 9... Wow, why are these prices so OD with it on PC? Holy crap. Like, these prices are way jacked up. For certain things on PC, I'm noticing right off the rip, these things are way higher than they are in console. And I have no idea why, because it costs the same across the whole, from PS4 to Xbox One to PC. It's all the same requirements to make stuff. A rank 7 is 371. Now, you see, here's the crazy thing to me, right? A Frost rank 7 was only 100K. It cost the same amount of resources to make both of them a rank 7, but one is just considered substantially more. This one is substantially more. What? I'm noticing. I know what I gotta do on PC. I just gotta make a bunch of my stuff, cause they wigging. I guess because maybe you can't buy Zen on PC. Maybe that's why the prices of stuff is higher, but oh man, that much of a difference? Oh man, I'm kind of flabbergasted right now. What is going on? You see, and Neverwinter is always just trying to do all these crazy big things and always trying to look for like the next they're always doing too much. They're always trying to do too much, but sometimes they just need to sit back and just do the small things. Update that Wondrous Bazaar. That definitely needs to. When is the last time you? I can't even recall the last time that the Wondrous Bazaar has even been updated. But so that needs to be updated. That's just a small thing that just could be addressed. Another thing, in my opinion, that definitely needs to change is just the price of Zen to the dollar ratio. That's another thing that needs to be addressed, because $10 for 1,000 Zen is a joke. We all know that. Now, I know the company has to realize that that has been the same way since the beginning of the game, if I'm not correct. The game has evolved so much that the prices of items are just so much higher that can't be. You just have to account for inflation over the years. Like, you have to realize that that value doesn't carry the same weight as it did back in the day. And I don't even know if they notice that, but I don't even think they really care, to be honest, neither. But that's just my opinion on it. That's what I'm saying. Neverwinter, I don't know if you ever watch my stuff, but sometimes you guys be trying to do way too much, and you don't even have to do that. You don't. It's sometimes the small things that I think people would really notice. What else do we gotta get here? Retrieve. Do we gotta kill something here? What a joke. What a joke, what a joke, what a joke. I'm still like, that's still on my mind. That's gonna be on my mind probably for a hot minute. I can't even lie, guys. Like, I'm a little flabbergasted. Flabbergasted. I like that word, flabbergasted. I'm a little flabbergasted by that. What else do we gotta do here? This circle is just like, what else do I need to do in this circle, bro? Alright, we'll just, oh, maybe I gotta save these guys. Don't worry, I'm here. Well, shit, they froze me, and I'm the CW. Now, how does that work? All right, what do we got? Yeah, we're already at 52. We're gonna turn these in 53. Oh yeah, we're definitely hitting 60 this live stream. Definitely hitting 60. Oh, I was gonna say, what happened? You guys want it, really? If they want the smoke, I just gotta give it to them real quick. I forgot how easily you can get knocked off your horse. I forget sometimes. Forgetting, I'm just mind blown still by some of the things these guys be doing, man. What the hell? What's another? I'm trying to think of another thing that I could potentially think about buying. Wow, I was stingy. You stingy lady? What am I getting? Look, 8 grand. I was gonna say that lady was stingy with the XP, bro. Okay. So how's everybody doing this morning, though? Everybody good? Everybody ready for Father's Day? Is anybody got anything planned? Or it's just another day? You know what I mean? I get to enjoy a little bit of family time. I'll tell you guys what I did first, and then you guys. I'm going back over my aunt's. If you guys were watching the live stream yesterday, I had to take her to Hershey for her doctor's appointment. As far as I know, stuff is still, you know, stagnant. It's the same. It's not getting better, but it's not getting worse neither. So it's kind of just staying afloat. So I'm just thankful for that. But today we get to, you know, everybody's going over her house. We get the family together. We get to see my grandpa and grandma. Not that, you know, I'm super excited, but, you know, it's just nice. It's just nice. Because sometimes, you know, I do complain about my family, but at the end of the day, you know, it is nice to be around people. And I mean, what's the word I want? Like, life is too short to always be so, you know, I'm noticing that. I don't really like to keep grudges as much anymore. Like, I let shit go now. I don't let stuff get to me. I don't let stuff get to me is what I'm trying to say. You know, if somebody does something to me one day, if I see you the next day walking down the street, I'll still say hello to you. Still say hello to you. Flynn, even changing the Wondrous Bazaar every month or a few months would be good. Yeah. Just switch it up. That special items tab, right? Like, if we go back to that special items tab. Or, yeah, special items tab. That's exactly what it was called. If this legitimately changed and offered special items, like you said, that like every month or every 2 months, there was only items that you could acquire from inside here. And don't make it to where, I mean, I guess if you really wanted to, you could make it to where they could be sellable, but at that point, you're not going to pay more than the Wondrous Bazaar. So that's one of the good things about this. If they would just put items exclusively in here that you can only get in here, you can only charge so much. You would only be able to charge so much. And that's one of the things with Neverwinter 2 is people can charge whatever amount of money they want for items. You know, and it's either you're going to buy it or you don't. But at the same time, I feel like some items don't need to be priced so ridiculously high neither. You know, there's occasional, I understand, legendary mounts, I can see that being expensive. Rank 8 weapon enchantments. I mean, 400k. That seems a bit high. Like, that's, I don't know. I just feel like it's high, but it's not high, because in the grand scheme of the, what is that? What do we got to do here? We just leave? Is this even a mission? The crate lid is ajar. Inside you can see stacks of rich rolls. Leave. Like, why is it? Okay. Is this door supposed to open? No. Okay, maybe I was just supposed to come in here and leave. Oh. Bro, I didn't even see this way. I didn't even honestly see I had to go this way. But I kind of lost what I was saying, to be honest. Okay. Items being expensive, right. There are just certain items that just don't need to be priced too high. And unfortunately, it's just like the way everything works in real life, that, you know, gas prices. Let's use gas, because gas is one of those things, right, that even, God forbid, they decided, nah, we're going to make gas $10 a gallon. And I believe in some states that gas got up to $10 a gallon, right? But what do people do? You still have to pay it. Because why? You have to go to work. You have to go to the store. There's just, and that's mind-blowing to me, that there are people that greedy, that something as such a necessity as gas is, you can just charge whatever you want. That's crazy to me. Like, and then people wonder why not everybody has a car, and why everybody can't afford certain things in life. Because you buy a car, you know, even if you buy a car for $1,000, now you need insurance, and insurance can be whatever price they want to charge you. They can, I pay more for insurance because they say I'm under the age of 25. What? How does that, what does that got to do? Because I'm a higher risk? I've never been, it should just go by your record. Like, I don't get pulled over because I follow the rules of the law. No accidents. I'm not a crazy driver. But they don't take none of that in consideration. They just look at my age and say, oh, you're under 25, so you got to pay X amount of dollars for being under. What can you do? Because you need insurance. You need insurance. You need gas. But whatever. Like, we get off topic. You see, I use Neverwinter and compare it to real life. Probably some people get mad about that, but you can almost, it's almost like it's the same thing, because people do. I noticed that people do stuff in Neverwinter that people do in real life. There are greedy people in Neverwinter. There are greedy people in real life. There are generous people in Neverwinter, but there are generous people in real life. So I see it's almost hand in hand. Like, for instance, the Vorpal was 300k for rank 7. Frost was 100k. Supply and demand. Supply and demand. Vorpal, according to Neverwinter and how they portray the Vorpal, it's supposed to be a superior enchantment. So because it's just because it's a better enchantment, it costs the same to make it, but people are gonna charge more. Okay, it makes sense in my head. It doesn't make no sense to me. Oh, but I don't know. That's just how I see things. What's up, FICO? My plans for Father's Day is wait another year until it kills my kids understand the concept. Oh, that was a good one. That was a good one. What's up, bro? I think I just messed up on the auction house and got 200k. Companion for 20k. What? What? See? I was talking about the one episode, bro. Play the auction house. If you really wanted to make money one day, you know how many people do that where they forget to add that extra 0 because they type it in too quickly? But, hey, that's not a bad steal, boy. That's what's up. He said, give me that. Give me that. I'll be the same way sometimes. It'd be crazy because sometimes I do that and somebody else would already have brought it. I'd be like, damn, this dude just posted this. And somebody already snatched it up? What? It literally said, it was like a stack of, like, I forgot what it was, but it was a stack of some kind of potencies. And it was supposed to be for, because I believe it's like rank 7s I needed. and I was buying a lot, and it was supposed to be posted for like 3 million. Well, this guy only posted it for 300K. I seen that. He just came up on the thread because and somebody snatched it up immediately. It said this auction, either he snatched it up immediately or I was just a tad bit too slow and he got to it before I did, because man, that would have been a steal of a lifetime right there, bro. And that's happened though. I've known people who have bought in legendary packs way back in the day because they want a buyout. Like even bidding on items, sometimes you can get real lucky. Like I've seen a couple of screenshots of people who have bid on items and won legendary mounts for the low, like 2 million, 3 million, or even rank 14s, enchantments for the low, because they just win it on bidding. And sometimes people don't even bid on the item like they think they will. It just depends on the day in Neverwinter if somebody wants to decide if they want to do a bidding war. So that's why sometimes I don't even like a starting bid on my items. I'll just put a buyout of 0, and then I just want you to buy out my item. I don't want a bidding war, because sometimes those bidding wars don't go well in your favor. But once somebody bids on the item once, like say you, for some crazy reason, you put an item to buy for 5 million, and it's worth 5 million, but the bidding war only goes up to 1 million. Well, you can't decide you want to take that down. You just lost out on over what, you know, with auction house cuts, at least 3 million. We'll say at the minimum, you just lost out on 3 million because you thought that war was gonna equivalent to more money. Not necessarily. I sit there for about 5 seconds making sure I put it, right? Like, if I know I gotta post something expensive, I will literally put in, I don't care what anybody says, I'm putting in my little commas. I'll put the 5, comma, 000, comma, 000. Forget that. I'm making sure, boy, because I know I've done it. Like, there would be some instances where I've done that before. I posted something too fast. I don't know why I did it, you know, but I just did it because whatever. I was like, oh, I got this. Here. One, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Forgot that 0. Next thing I'm like, oh, my thing sold. Well, now it went from 1 million to 100K, all because I forgot that 0. And now that dude made a killing that day. There's nothing like getting something for a reduced price on the auction house sometimes. It's a good feeling, especially when you need it. Especially when you need it. Now, some people even just do that out of generosity. They'll put something on the auction house lower, just trying to help people out. But then you always have to take that chance. Well, there is that chance that person who's buying it is literally just going to repost it for a higher price and doesn't even need it. But I can't hate on that neither. I can't hate on it either way. I needed that companion, but I'm happy that I paid 180K less. What? Yeah. That's almost 2 days. You just saved yourself 2 days worth of, I guess in the grand scheme of things, salvaging. Because you can only get 100K a day, so you just, oh man, yeah, we're not going to be able to run past any of these enemies, bro. Maybe we shouldn't. Maybe that's the one thing about this zone, bro. There's just mobs after mobs. And we're not fast enough yet. Elderly. Hey now, I'm watching you play Wizard. Makes me want to play too. Can you say something about the class worth leveling, good for dungeons, have some nasty AoE, etc.? That's interesting. I mean, I used to play the Wizard a lot back in the day. But I did kind of take a break. Well, not take a break, but I did put it on the back burner and haven't played it in quite some time. But me picking it up right now, it still feels pretty good. Like, I know some people, you know, there's always going to be those people who complain about classes, but I'm doing perfectly fine now. I mean, some of the powers here are the ones that we've been using this whole time. Like, in dungeons, I'm probably going to use on bosses. I mean, on mobs, icy terrain, depending on how well sealed time still works, I probably might use that. Disintegrate, you know what I mean? Just some of the more. Now, there is a couple powers. Now, I couldn't see with the Wizard being a problem that there isn't very many AoE attacks. Like this repel, single target. This only has a limit of what? A couple people. I think it's only like 3-4 people 5 people this stacks. Single target. This is a shield. I don't even know how many people use. I think this is good in PvP, so that's why they keep it in. Sudden Storm or Lightning Bolt, they call it. I think this power is actually pretty stupid because it refreshes your Arcane Mastery and Chill stacks. But that could be wrong, and it's actually good, and you want that to happen. Seal Time is AoE. Shard of Avalanche is AoE, but not something I would use. I just feel it takes too long to cast. And what's this one? Imprisonment. So probably the top powers are boom, boom, boom. I mean, crap, boom. This one. And maybe Seal Time. I have to, let me see. I could actually put it on right now. I can actually put it on right now. That's the beauty of me getting to leveling up and playing the CWs. I can test and see what powers work. Because don't worry, I'll be definitely bringing out build videos for the CW once I feel comfortable and way more knowledgeable about the class than now. Oh, we're going the wrong way. We didn't have to go this way. Right? We didn't have to go this way. Where we gotta go? Oh, back down. I'd say the Wizard is king of AoE. Maybe Warlock challenges it for that spot. Yeah. I mean, it honestly depends too, because you can... Oh, yeah. You see what I mean? That was pretty nice. Like, that was pretty nice. I like seeing numbers like that, so I don't know. What is that? That's not a bad cooldown. So, right there, that was a nice... That might be a nice move to use on an AoE loadout. Because Neverwinter gives you 2 loadouts, and that's another thing about Neverwinter that I can't stress enough, is when you're running dungeons, to really maximize DPS without having to... It's just switching your loadouts. Oh, what do we gotta do? What is this map trying to do, bro? Like it's trying to take me all the way around this corner instead of just telling me to go this way. Like, get out of here. But, like I was saying about the loadouts, is just switching your loadouts as a DPS increase in itself. Having a lightning for AoE and either a Balthorn or a Vorpal, whatever single kind of target. Other than, you know, lightning is good for single target, but you will get out DPS if there's somebody else using, you know, the single target enchantment. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's still not bad. It's still not bad. I think every class, like I always say, has potential to do damage. It just depends on who's playing it, and, you know, just at the end of the day, you got to figure out sometimes what works for you. As long as you have fun, that's how I see it as. You know, I make my builds videos, but that's not the only way you can play the class. You can use whatever powers you want. If you want to be a support wizard, you can be a support wizard. If you want to be a damage wizard, it just depends on what you like to do in Neverwinter. That's what I don't really like about Neverwinter right now, is there's not a lot of versatility at the end of the day. Like, there's literally only 2 sets of powers you can pick, 2 paths, but ideally, really, you know, one path is the superior DPS path, and I'm not even really sure what the Master of Flame paths gives you, to be honest. Let's check. I haven't even checked it out. Let's see. Like, is that for more support? Powers. View other Paragon path. Fan in the Flame. Let's see. Combustion action. Critical. Nope. Swath. You see? And targets affected by Smolder take 2% more damage. So that needs to be tested out and say, okay, does that mean 2% more damage from me or 2% more damage overall? Because right there, that's what I'm saying. So you can have a buff CW still, as long as... That's what I'm saying. There's multiple ways to play classes, guys. Don't let anybody out there say there's only one way, or you have to run this way, or and if you don't, that's the wrong way. You having fun? That's all that matters. That's all that matters. But I do kind of like this, I'm kind of liking the Seal of Time, bro. Especially leveling up. Especially leveling up right now. There's a lot of mobs. And it's hitting everyone so far. From what I've seen, like, let's just see. Let's pull these guys, and then these guys. Let's pull them all together. And where we at? So that's about... And that just hit them all. That just hit them all. That's a good chunk of enemies right there. So I don't know what the limit is on this move. But right there, that was definitely more than... That was close to 10, wasn't it? And we got them all. Not a bad encounter. Not a bad encounter, Power. Even though it did chip damage, some damage is better than no damage. Some damage is better than no damage. Oh, we can pray again? Oh, we're going to do that right now. Dupes. Before we even turn on this quest. Move that mouse. Alright. Oh, we're getting 9 grand? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Let's go this way. What do you have? 54? I wonder how much experience we need to hit the next level. Required for next level. No, we should definitely hit the next level because 9 and 9 is 18 and we only need 15k. We're good. We're going to have 55 by the time we leave this zone because how big is this zone again? This is actually a pretty decent size one. I believe there's still a whole nother area. Yeah. So this is a pretty big map. So by the time, if we can do all the missions in this zone, we should definitely be 56 minimum. I feel like that's just the minimum. What do we got to do here? Unfreeze 3. Okay, we got to slay wolves and unfreeze guys. Okay. Well, there's a wolf right there, so we'll take that. I just used the wrong... I was sitting there still thinking I had Disintegrate on. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we got him. I was going to say, where the guys are right in front of me that I got unfreeze. There's one back here. And then... Oh, there's 2 back here. What do we got? And then 2... What? Alright. Oh, wow. You see what I mean? That was a quick mission. Both of those? No, you see what do we got to do? Slay Winter Wolf Alphas in Icewind Mall. Icewind Mall. In Icewind Hall. The mall. I guess that means I got to get to the mall. Let's see. Let's see something. Okay, right here. I figured that quest was going to be too easy to complete. So we're actually not going to get... I thought we were going to be able to turn them in both at one time. Are these the wolves I got to beat up? Yep. What else do we got to do? Clear 3 blocked air passages. I didn't even see these guys spawn behind me. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? I don't even... What are we looking for? Clear air vents? Oh, okay. I think these things. Yep. Damn. That didn't sound good. Are they alright down there, or... What? You guys, let's see if that happens again. What is down there? Alrighty then. I don't know if we're unclogging it or blocking it because it seems like, let me see. Let's try that. Is that the guy I'm beating up? Oh, I was gonna say, wait a minute. But that's the dragon. Oh, man. You know how long it's been since I've actually beaten a dragon too? In any part of Neverwinter? I haven't done dragons in the stronghold in a hot minute. I haven't done... Oh, man. The whole idea of Neverwinter is Dungeons and Dragons. And how often... When is the last time we can honestly say that dungeons have been... dungeons. Yeah, even dungeons and the dragon aspect of it itself has been a focal point of this game. Like, when is the last time they've introduced a dragon as in a dungeon as a boss? Lostmouth, Valindra's Tower. I think the old Castle Neverwinter, Castle never had a dragon in it, if I believe. I actually never got to run it in all my years of playing. I tried to, don't get me wrong, I tried to, but a lot of the times everybody just said the dungeon was way too hard, so I never even got the group together to even partake in it. So let's see, there's Valindra's, Lostmouth, maybe the old Castle Never. That's 3. Is that it? Wow. No, not even Valindra's Towers. Malabog's Towers. Not even Valindra's. Malabog's. Not even. So that's 3 dungeons? Is there any more? Am I wrong on that? Or is there really only 3 is there really only 3 dungeons? And even then, like, Lostmouth, Valindra's, and the Castle Never, the old one, isn't even in the game anymore, so it's we won't even count that one. We won't even count that one. But I believe it was a boss in the game, so I will say that. But 2 dungeons that you can play right now where there's a boss at the end. And in the grand scheme of things, both of them play out the same. They both do that AoE massive wing attack. They both shoot out... Valindra's dragon shoots out the lightning bolt. Lostmouth shoots out fire. So what is that telling you guys? Both just reskinned. That's what I'm saying, bro. Everything is Neverwinter is just freaking reskinned. Like, that dragon is just reskinned. It does the same... Now that I think about it, it literally does the same moves. It's just one you're encased on a platform with lava, and the other one is what? You're just in a I guess just a regular room. That's crazy. Neverwinter. We need more dragons. I definitely want to see more dragons. Like, there should be a dungeon just dedicated to all 3 bosses being a dragon. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But now don't just give me reskin dragons. Neither, because I'm going to call you out on that one. Nobody wants that neither. That's the problem with Neverwinter 2 is they just like to use that reskin stuff. And that's just as annoying. Like, I feel like there's no creativity. Like, sure, you got to get a design together, but honestly, how long does it take to design something that you just using the base model after it? What is it? Caverns of Caradox has a dragon, but does that even count as a dungeon? I forget. You see what I mean? I forgot. But what does that dragon do, right? Now that you said that dungeon, I know exactly what that dragon does. It does its AoE attack, where it flaps its wing in a big circle, right? And you got to get out of the way. And I believe it shoots out fire. The same 2 mechanic. I honestly don't know if people realize just how many times Neverwinter just reskins stuff. And it's crazy to me. Like, all those dragons with dungeons in them are just reskinned. If you really look at them, they all feel the same because they all do the same thing. And they all kind of look similar. You know, they all have the same stance. You know what I mean? They don't really move around the map too much. So, I don't know. I just wish they would... How can you say Dungeons and Dragons when honestly there hasn't even been a mod dedicated to any dragons? What about that, Neverwinter? I would love to see a mod with dragons in it. Have the whole mod dragon. Mod 20, make that shit all about dragons, bro. I'm a huge fantasy guy, and dragons are like at the top of the top when it comes to me. Maybe that's why I want to see it so bad, but Tiamat. Now to me, I can't even lie, I forgot about that. That's true, Tiamat. Okay, Tiamat. I'll give you that one. But I don't even really consider that a dungeon. That's a trial, or you know, that's a 10-player based one. And all you do is protect the people, and then you just go fight the heads. That's it. There's no, they don't I know they have like different abilities, but there is no challenge. There really is no challenge with Tiamat. You just going from one, you can literally clear all 5 of those heads in one rotation if you got a good group. But I'll give you that, Tiamat. But I'm talking about like legitimate dungeon where the dragon poses a threat or is doing something other than flapping its wings and shooting out fire. Like, could we get a dragon that could actually like have its own fluidity, and it's not just a reskin? Because even the 5 Tiamat heads, they're all just reskins of each other. They're just all different colors. Like, there's no, and they all shoot out. One shoots fire, one shoots lightning, one shoots ice. You couldn't maybe have like one of the heads look like they're all serious face. Like, you know how in some dragons, like they have like one head where it's serious and then the other head where it's silly, you know, like the dual personality. All 5 of those dragons look exactly the same. All 5 of those dragons perform exactly the same. That's all I'm trying to say is, like, for a game that says Dungeons and Dragons, we get one dungeon a mod, if that. You know, sometimes we get a trial, and is a trial considered a dungeon? You know what I mean? So we get one dungeon, and the last time they introduced a dragon in anything was back when they released, I think that's back when they released Tiamat, right? Because was Tiamat before Elo? Tiamat was before Elo. No, Tiamat was after Elo. So the last time we seen a dragon in Neverwinter was Tiamat? Can anybody reference that? An entire mod dedicated to dragons. Sign me up. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that would be really... Now here's the problem though. They just have to execute it well. But in the comments, like, does anybody legitimately know if Tiamat was the last time Neverwinter has introduced dragons? And I know the Stronghold has dragons, like, but the Stronghold dragons, to me, that's a joke too. They're just all reskinned, and those are just the Temple of Tiamat dragons. Though that's how I see that as. One is lightning, one is fire. The black one is the first head of Tiamat, I believe. And the poison dragon? Well, we already know which that one is. That's the green head. So there's no creativity. And I get it. Like, I understand that. Okay, what do you want them to do? I guess, but well, at least give me a new skin of a dragon. First things first. You need a new skin. I don't want nothing to be the same. Don't give me the same 2 animations where all he does is flap his wings in a red AoE and shoot fire. Like, I want him to legitimately be able to swoop down. I know, as crazy as this might seem, be able to swoop down and grab somebody. Like, one of his attacks is where you have to guard yourself from, he'll fly in the air and he swoops down and grabs someone. A random person. And that's just one of his, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. Now, I don't know if they can incorporate stuff like that into the game, but, like, that's just what I think. You know, like, that's what I would love to see. Just stuff like that. Just some new stuff. Not just the same old. Because you know what's gonna happen. Jeff says the last Undermountain mission and it's kind of cool, but not really a dungeon. The shot. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. With that last boss, he summons a dragon to his side, right? I respect that one, but what is the 2 moves he does? Flaps his wings, right? And I'm telling you, every dragon does this. Like, flaps his wings and shoots fire. Those are 2 moves he does. Flaps his wings and shoots. Does he even? No, wait. Does he swing? Does he swing his claws? Does any dragon in Neverwinter swing its... I'm gonna have to look this up now. Like, I might dedicate a video to the whole concept of dragons, bro. Like, and go through every dungeon and every whatever. I'm not even gonna just be nitpicky. I'm gonna use whatever dragons they have in Neverwinter and use them all and see exactly what they do, and compare them all side by side, and do my best to compile that. Because I honestly want to see if all the dragons, or if I'm just crazy, if all the dragons literally do the same exact thing. But definitely, I definitely want to see a mod dedicated to dragons. Definitely. I'm surprised. I'm honestly a little surprised that. Well, I guess maybe they might say Tiamat was. I mean, yeah, maybe you could say Tiamat was dedicated to dragons. Okay, I'll give them that. I'll give them that. So maybe they did have a mod dedicated to dragons, Tiamat, where you ran Tiamat, you had the 4 dragons in the Well of Dragons. Okay, all right. I'll give him that one. I guess I'll give him. I have to keep it fair now. I will give him. Tiamat does have. What do we gotta do? Oh, didn't I already hit that? I will give him. Tiamat does have the Temple of Tiamat with the same rehashed dragons and the 4 dragons that are literally just reskinned from the Tiamat trial. So I'll give him that. I'm not gonna say it's good, but I'll give them their reskinned Well of Dragons, where the dragons for the 4 encounters are the ones that you fight. But I guess that's part of the mod. I'll give them that one. That's just part of the I guess maybe you fight them individual and then you fight them all together. I don't even know if that's what they were trying to go for, but I'll say that's what they were trying to go for. I'll give them that benefit of the doubt. Because honestly, I don't even think Neverwinter be thinking that far ahead. And that's probably messed up to say, but truthfully, like, I feel like sometimes they be just throwing ideas together and then they just see whatever one sticks to the wall. Like, or they'll just put ideas on a random wall and throw darts at it. Doops. Close your eyes. Doops. Whatever lands on it is getting, like, oh man, imagine some shit like that going down in their office, bro. Like, I could just imagine what happened. Like, what's it like? Has any, like, I'm gonna need a Neverwinter content creator out there who's like way more engulfed in Neverwinter than I am, and who's part of them. To what's it like inside a day of work for Cryptic Studios? Like, what goes on behind the scenes in Neverwinter? Like, I would love to see, like, to me that would be interesting to see something like that. I know I couldn't bring you guys that because they don't like me, but anybody else out there, any content creators out there who are in good standings with them, man, could you guys get like a behind the scenes footage of like, honestly, how do they even figure everything out? Like, I don't think they've ever told us like how they get the ideas for this or how this all works. Like, I think that'd be pretty good. What do you guys think about that? Would you guys be interested in seeing anything like that? Like a little bit behind the scenes as to how the modules were created or how they get the ideas? Because I mean, I'm genuinely like, a little like, all right, well, how'd they even like come up with this idea? Because it doesn't even, a dragon's vid would be cool. All right, I'm gonna have to, let me write that down then. Because I'm not gonna lie, your boy Sonny got, I don't know if it's a bad memory or what it is, but it's probably just because I try to forget things. But let me write that down. Dragon video, and I'll put breakdown. So be on the lookout. I might be able to get stuff like that together. Hopefully within, I want to say something with that. I'll definitely take my time with it. I'm gonna definitely take my time and I'm gonna see if I can get. See, that's the problem with Neverwinter, is I would like to include history in my videos and facts, but you know how hard it is to sometimes find shit in Neverwinter, find information and find real facts and words from them directly. Like, that's the only problem. Like, I don't know why they just keep reskinning it. Like, I would love to ask them, like, when I'm doing this video, why do all the dragons are just reskins and they all just have the same 2 attacks? I would want to know that. Like, you see, I would want to know that question. Like, does the game not allow you to, or you just don't wanna? Like, that's how I see that. Just keep it 100 with me. Just if you say, well, it just saves time and money, I can live with that. I got no choice. But well, we don't even get an answer as to why they do some of the things they do. Now we can speculate. Like, I can be like, oh, you know, it's to save money, because that's usually what it comes down to. But I can't say definitively. What is going on right here, bro? Like, am I missing something? I mean, I'm talking, but I know I'm trying to get this mission done. But bro, what is it doing right now? Like, if they're saying there's something supposed to be here, but there ain't jack shit. Man, I'm sitting here wasting my time with this quest. Like, what is going on? It says find 5 ice hammers. Well, what the hell isn't? What are they talking about right now, dude? Like, what? What do I gotta find here? It says find 5 Ice Scout messengers. What? Find 5 Ice Scout messengers? Oh, I know where he's at. Watch. I think I know where he's at. I think I know where he's at. I'm gonna try this little secret passageway right here, because I think this is where he's at. Like, he's up here, maybe. I remember this way. I remember this little secret passageway, but I feel like this is still wrong, because I'm not gonna be able to turn. No. Okay. I thought I could turn into that zone right there, but I guess not. Ooh, a little chest right here. We'll take that. And you can keep that potion of greater healing. I think the answer is Foss is lazy. Oh man, that will get some people some butt hurt. Also, Flynn says, I'm tired of the demonic theme, and the devs seem to have a fetish for too. I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we've gotten the demons enough. Like, Epic Demo with Castle Never. Those demons. Freaking Yawning Portal had demons. The new Avernus is demons. What is there in fact? Like, now that you said that, I see what you're saying. Like, they seriously have an infatuation with some. Get out of here, Siri, yo. See, Siri's trying to listen to my. Yo, Siri, you work for Cryptic, bro? She tried popping up. Get out of here. Nobody's talking to you right now. But see, I don't even really. What's next mod? Does anybody know what's the theme of next mod? Is it still more demons? Is next mod more demons? Can anybody answer? Does anybody know that one? Is next mod more demons? Cause like that's. Oh man, we definitely we gotta see some kind of change, man. We gotta see something to change. All right, let's just see if what I need is here now. If not, I don't know. We're just gonna die. Do I have to kill? Maybe I have to kill this dude, cause he didn't drop down before. I'm pretty sure all the new updates for Neverwinter are based around the modules for Dungeons and Dragons 5. Oh, Dungeons and Dragons 53. I don't even know what that is, bud. I don't even know what that is. 5e, because Tomb of Annihilation was released at the same time in Neverwinter and D&D. Okay, so what you're saying is Neverwinter, like, let me just make sure I got you correct on this, because I don't want to put words in your mouth, and I want to make sure I get it right too, is what you're saying. So Neverwinter follows the traditional D&D style. So like right now, what could I look up, if you know yourself, like what could I look up to show me, like, okay, what would come next potentially? Like, so in mod 20, they already know what they're doing, you know what I mean? Like, they just follow whatever D&D follows. So if D&D just keeps doing dungeons, demons, they're just gonna keep doing that. Like they don't come up with their own free ideas. See, I never even knew that. This is when I say genuinely, like, this is my first MMO game playing. This is my first MMO ever playing, so I really don't know the lore behind everything here. Like, so Neverwinter follows the D&D standards. I don't know. I'm actually getting a little confused. I probably just confused you because demons with mad cars. Oh, right? Like, can we talk about that for a minute? Like, what is up with the cars? What's up with the cars? Like, is the map gonna be that big where they, like, a car? Like, is that really in Dungeons and Dragons a car? Or is that just something they just pulled out of thin air? Next mod continues Avernus of stuff, so I assume demons. Okay, that's what I thought it was just a continuation of Avernus, but I just wanted to make sure. Wizards of the Coast official websites is the best place. Neverwinter releases are loosely themed on pen and paper releases. Okay. I think Wizards owns Neverwinter? Okay, so how does this work then? Because Neverwinter is running by Cryptic Studios, and Cryptic Studio is owned by Perfect World, and is Perfect World then owned by Wizards of the Coast? Is that how that goes, real quick? Because I want to get to know the lore behind Neverwinter. Believe me, I do. So I want to learn, and so let me write down now too. You're saying the best place to look is Wizards of the Coast official website. Official website. Is somebody attacking me? Oh, you little bunterhead. Are you bringing this dude over here? Okay, Avernus came out the same time for D&D 5e as Neverwinter. You don't think so? Okay. Okay. Because that's... Alright, so... Let me look that up. Let me look that up real. Let me look up this. Bear with me, guys. We're going to look up... Bear with me. We're gonna do some little investigating right now on this stream, bro. I ain't got nothing to hide on my I don't have none on my search history that I care about. Wizards of the Coast .com. Companywizards.com, is this it? Wizards of the Coast. Alright. Cryptic leases the IP from Wizards of the Coast. I know the Sword Coast is a D&D owned module, so maybe partnership. Okay. This is all new to me. So these guys right here tell Cryptic what, like, these guys company. Let's see their games. What are their games? Like, if I go to here, you see, now look, you guys see, that's what I'm talking about. Like, look at that dragon right there. Now that was pretty Magic the Gathering. That was magic. This game is out? Oh no, okay, never mind. Okay. Dungeons and Dragons. Duel Masters. Okay, so let's see that Dungeons and Dragons, D&D. Visit the site. Because I think this is what we want to see, right? So we're going to get this. Is that what, like, this could be potentially mod 20? You guys see this? Icewind Dale, Rim of the Frost Maiden? Do you want to accept the cookies? I don't care, right? Whatever you want to look at. You already look at all my stuff. Like, now that I searched up this website, I guarantee you anything I look up is going to give me information. But I want that. I want information about this, so joke's on you. Okay, so Ice. Okay, now let me see story. Story. Tomb of Annihilation. Storms King's Thunder. What? Waterdeep. Welcome to Waterdeep. Huh? Tyranny of Dragon, Rage of Demons, Storm King's Thunder, Curse of Strahd, Tomb of Annihilate. What? Descent into Avernus. Rick and Morty? D&D owns Rick and Morty? Huh? Oh, okay. Maybe it's just like okay. Wizards of the Coast has a big campaign book for Avernus, so what I'm getting is Cryptic don't have any original ideas. They just copy what... That's what I'm trying to figure out too, Flynn. And so these guys just kind of follow already a storyline. Because look at this. Tyranny of Dragons. That was Neverwinter's thing. Tiamat Summon. March of the Five Factions. Plans revealed. Chase for the Mask. Neverwinter. Escape. Death of a Dragon. Elemental Evil. We know what Elemental Evil brought. That got rid of people. Rage of Demons is... This is E-Demo. What? Really? Storms King's Thunder. Oh, now this is groundbreaking news right now, guys. I ain't even shitting you. I did not know Neverwinter doesn't even come up with their own... Like... So Neverwinter doesn't... So you guys just follow, so, okay. Let me just make sure I get this right real quick. So we're just going to run this through. Wizards of the Sword Coast is the main D&D company, right? And they can branch out to whoever wants to pay for it, right? So Neverwinter pays D&D to use their content and like their license and stuff. Is that what it is? Kind of in like, not, I know not probably, there's way more to it. Like Descent into Avernus. That's a book? Oh shit. Okay, so back to Icewind Dale for mod 20. It looks like I ain't touching that mod at all. That's what I'm saying. Mod 20 is right here then, right? Is that... Mod 20 is right there. Rim of the... What? So this is Mod 20. I could buy this book right now and I know what Mod 20 is. Let's watch this trailer. Am I allowed to watch this? Man, I'm watching this trailer. I don't care if I get copyright strike.
Hello, friends of D&D family. Welcome to D&D Live 2020. Roll with advantage.
Now, this stream, bro. This stream is... We just found out some damn... Bro. What? I want to make sure I say nitrous. Nitrous, bro. You just came in clutch. I'm not even shitting you. Not even shitting you. You just came in clutch, dude. I didn't like. I knew. I don't see. That's what I'm saying. I never knew like the complete. So I'm a little. I don't know how I feel about this shit. So we already know what's coming to Neverwinter. Because they have literally followed this down to the T. Tyranny of Dragons, Elemental Evil, E-Demo, Storms King's Thunder. There's Barovia. There's Tomb of the Nine Gods. What was Waterdeep? Did we skip Waterdeep? What was Waterdeep? I don't think we did Waterdeep. Most likely. I can't stand Icewind Dale. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even a PvP guy. Is that PvP? Icewind Dale, Rise of the Frost. Okay. Now this is starting to make a little bit more sense to me. Is that why these guys are so focused now on trying to fix PvP? No problem, man. I played D&D and started Neverwinter because of it. See, Neverwinter was my first official D&D game, and to be honest, I didn't really even understand what a D&D game was. Like, I know it's Dungeons and Dragons, but like, I guess that's maybe also my fault because I never really took the history and the time to look into it. So that is my fault there. But I honestly, now it makes sense to me. makes a little bit more sense to me, because I thought these were all, I'm not even gonna flex, I honestly thought these were all Cryptic's ideas. I thought they just, you know, got these out of thin air. That's why I was wondering, how did they come up with these ideas? But they just get them from these guys, Wizards of the Coast. Okay, I mean, now I understand. You see, now it makes sense to me why they're so focused about trying to fix PvP, because Icewind Dale could be potentially the next mod. And Icewind Dale is essential for PvP. See now everything is starting to make sense to me. Now this is all just speculation, but I can kind of see now why they're so focused on trying to fix PvP. That makes sense. So this could be potentially I don't want to say 100%, because nothing is 100% until it's official, but this could be, I'm going to say I'm going to leave a 1% chance, but I'll say a 99% chance that Mod 20 is Icewind Dale Rim of the, now it's probably going to be Rim, now they could probably just use this title right here, Icewind Dale Rim of, oh. Waterdeep was Undermountain, sort of. Okay, then, so they just switched the name. Okay. This is why guys like Nova can make such sharp guesses about what's coming. And I'm sitting here thinking they're coming out with mythic enchantments and shit, bro. Like, I could, if I really wanted to know what was coming, you guys might actually get me to buy these books. Amazon, how much is this book? Oh no, you wildin'. You want me to spend what? $35 on this book? Oh, they just announced this. Oh, wow. This is a, just saying, possible new video. Bro, they just, yo, Nova, I got you now, buddy. I got you. I see you. Because look, they just announced this on the 18th. So what is that? Last Thursday? Oh, Nova's making a video. Oh, Nova's making a video. Oh, okay. So he probably buys these books and read. Okay. I understand now. I find, okay. Thank you. I when I say thank you, I really mean genuinely thank you. Because this is groundbreaking development right now. Get them used. I'm definitely gonna actually, I'm not even shitting you, I'm really gonna get this book, guys. Like, I'm gonna get, like, this book just came, they just announced this. So Neverwinter, oh man, okay, all right, man, now I can start making video. Yo, I got a whole new series coming on the channel, bro. Whole new series. Now I understand. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna keep one more time. Thank you. All right, though. But so if I really wanted to know what was gonna happen next mod, the book is right. When did they release this? When did they release this? Is it gonna tell me? They see you. There's a whole. This was announced September 17th. If I'm correct, September 17th. November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. In stock on July 20. Okay, so. Okay. Now I get it. I wonder how Nova knew that cars were coming to Neverwinter. Because cars are, they tell you in this. I got a big old smile on my face, right? Look at that shit, bro. Big old smile on my face like a damn kid in a candy store. Oh. They're all there for free, but some of the new stuff. Okay. Some groundbreaking news this stream, bro. So I don't even know if I can even blame Neverwinter. I guess they're just bad at. Cause I feel like, watch. You see, you know what's gonna make me mad though is if I read that book. I know that book is gonna be good. I know it's only gonna be, you know what I mean? Because, but when, oh man, imagine that you read the book, you get yourself hyped for it, right? Let's just say hypothetically speaking, I'm gonna get the book, I'm gonna read the book, I'm gonna finish the book, the new mod comes out, and it's not even executed to its standards. That's gonna make me mad even more. Okay, you see, learn something new every day, guys. Look at that. And that saying is 100% true. 100% true, because I feel like every day I'm learning something new, even if it's something that's something big though. That's big. Ooh, the cars are part of the Sin into Avernus because their Draugr made them. Okay, so the little fiery guys, right? I think those. I know who you're talking about. They made them. I was wondering how the hell did they get cars in Neverwinter? You see, but that makes, now it's making a little bit more sense to me. Now I still, you see, why can't Neverwinter come out and say stuff like that neither? You know what, man, I'm yelling at them too, because I don't think do they say that? Do they say like, maybe they do and I just don't pay enough. I don't know, maybe they do say that they don't. I honestly never knew that they didn't come up with these ideas themselves. Wow. I feel a little stupid right now because I'm sitting here thinking like Neverwinter is coming up with these ideas when really they're just following like a broad range of what to do. You know what I mean? Wow. Okay. I see you now. Now this quest is busted. I don't got time for this, bro. We're dipping out of this zone. Forget this shit. We're leaving. We're leaving this spot. I'm not wasting no more time here. These missions can kick rocks on some real shit. Okay, because even this guy's a little bit confused on why there's nothing there, and I'm not on. We spent enough time here. We just found a new development. Okay, so now I got a lot of. Now I know I'm gonna be doing in my free time. Honestly, I'm gonna be exploring the backstory and preparing. Okay. I see you, Neverwinter. I see you guys. I get you. So I'm gonna have to look into that. So Tom and everything is just. That guy's not even. Man, I'm a little. I don't know if I'm like. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I don't know if that's a good thing that they don't come up with their own. Like, I'm trying to think of like. I didn't mean to preview that. I'm trying to think of like. If them just follow. I just converted that to an appearance instead of putting. Whatever. I'm trying to think though. If them. So when they came out with mod 18, they be saying they be working on this shit for months? Huh? So they already have. What takes them so long? What takes what? That Chris guy showed pictures from the Avernus book a few dev streams back. So this whole time, I don't always get to watch the live streams. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. I don't always get to watch the live streams. But I think I don't know if I've. Okay, so I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. Like, I don't know how I feel yet. Like, I'm a little. Programming takes forever. Okay. I know I get the programming takes forever, but to me it's like. I'm trying to think like. So it's not even. Because I'm trying to see how I should feel because all these years, I mean, I'm not even going to lie. I yell at them for fucking up. But in reality, it's not. Who's to blame? Is it just because that book, that mod, and or you know the book, the content they had to go off of was just shit already, or was it just because that they didn't execute? You know what I mean? Now I have to now I'm gonna have to figure out, was it the book that poorly executed, or was it Cryptic? Now you know what I'm saying, because now I was always just putting the blame on Cryptic. Like, I thought that these were 100% their ideas and that they just was just coming up with these loosely. Like, they were just sitting, honestly, I thought they were sitting down in a meeting room, bouncing ideas off of each other, when in reality, they got a book, maybe, you know, they got a book and they're like, how can we incorporate this into a game more? See, now I'm looking at Neverwinter a little bit differently, because now it's like, when they release a mod, is it the mod that stinks? You know, or is it now, man, okay. Okay. All right. Some really developing news right now. Like, I always wanted to know how everything worked, and I finally got it, and I'm in shock. I'm genuinely like blown away by it. Sheesh. Imagine I would have known that my whole YouTube career. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like, my whole Neverwinter career, like, not even from Mod 5 when I started playing. You see, I wish I would have known that. Like, I'm glad. It's better. I always say better late than never. But man, if I would have known that beforehand, I would have been reading these books and I'd have been like, no, Cryptic, that wasn't in the book. And then I could have used, I would have been like, Cryptic, that ain't in the book. What are you guys doing? Like, okay. Now I get it. Now I understand also kind of why Nova is so regarded in the community, because he's not just Neverwinter. He's with the whole D&D circuit. It's not just Neverwinter. Like, for me, I can honestly say Neverwinter. You know what I mean? Like, I play other games, but when it comes to D&D, I'm only involved in Neverwinter. I played Terra. I didn't really like it. But with Nova, I get it. He's intertwined within the whole D&D, not just Neverwinter, but he's behind the scenes. Okay. I get it. Makes sense. All right. I'm just unraveling everything, honestly, right now in my brain, because it's a lot to process, because I'm now stuff is starting to make sense now. I'm like, okay. He said, oh, some things are definitely Cryptic's fault. Oh, you know, I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Always give people the benefit of the doubt. But, oh yeah, I know what you're saying for sure. But I'm just saying, like, in general now, like, if a book is bad, I don't know, like, has anybody in the chat read the book? Has anybody in the chat read any of these books? Are they even, like, now I'm going to be curious as to how closely these books are related to each mod. Like, how close to the vest do they play? All right. Some a hot take right there. Where do we got to go? Okay, Cryptic gets to blame. They have a huge amount of content that they have to carve a piece out for a mod. Okay. Oof. A lot to take in. That was a lot to take in right there. But I'm glad. I got some thinking to do, guys. I got a lot of thinking to do. Books are great. That's what I was gonna say. Like, sometimes they just execute shit so poorly, and it's like, how do you see, like, now my head is hurting, because, like, okay, I understand. I'm not gonna just bash them. I'm gonna give both sides, right? Let's just take a minute to talk, because I'm not even playing right now, bro. Like, my brain is just trying to process everything. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, right? If they have at least 6 to 7 months to plan out for a mod, right? And they're just basing the ideas off of D&D lore I'm a little confused as to why sometimes they don't execute it better. Cause now it's not like you have to come up with original ideas. You're just more or less just copying. Well, not copying. I don't want to say copying, but you're more or less just referencing. You're referencing the book for ideas, taking those ideas and putting them on, I guess maybe they take those ideas, put them on paper, put those ideas from paper into programming. And then how do they figure like, okay, so but the problem with, I had a big problem with Avernus being just a reskin of the Guild Stronghold. But now I guess I understand why they did it, because in the book, was that the focal point? Was that supposed to be the theme? Because now that makes like, now I understand, okay, why they might reskin certain things and just add certain textures to them, because they're doing the best to follow it. But they never even say that neither. Like, when they release the mod, they don't say, oh, well, we just reskinned the Stronghold because that fits it fits. That's why you reskin. But okay. I'm trying to, oof. What are you guys thinking? I haven't heard too many complaints about the mods in the tabletop, but heard the Dragon Queen wasn't too great. Okay. Man. Okay. Now when they release mod 19, I'm gonna do my best now, because I already know mod 19. That's already, I'm pretty sure it's already done. Like, it's already on preview. You know, they got the community fixing the bugs and shit. Like, I feel like we should be getting paid as a community, because when they program everything and run it, then they put it on a preview server for kind of us to test it, and we figure out what's wrong with it, report it back to them, they fix it, release it on a module. Okay. All right. I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself a little bit here. I do that a lot. That's how I stay sane, they say. But I'm really trying to render all this shit in my brain, because now I'm thinking like, wow. Okay. Where are we going? Pirate Skyhold? No, we went there. Where are we going? Whispering Caverns? Where the hell do we gotta go? You see, I don't really like this. I don't really like this no more. Like, I don't know where Mount Hotnown, is that where I want to go? Like, because we went to Icespire Peak. I don't want to do Roe Valley. I'm not doing Whispering Caverns. And we're almost 60, so we almost got we can almost do Reclamation Rock, the Drowned Shore, places of that. Okay, Cryptic's creativity is choosing what to use from the books. Them reskinning is a financial move and sometimes works story-wise. Okay, so it's not always to benefit the story. It's okay. That's what I was a little bit confused as to, because now I'm like, now it's like, how much now, because I know Cryptic is cheap, let's just keep it 100. That's why a lot of the mounts, a lot of the things are reskinned. But okay, so sometimes so with that new Avernus, I can understand why some people were okay with it, because it fit the story. And to me, maybe that's another reason, like, I never was really intertwined with Neverwinter story because it didn't really make sense. But now I understand. It's not really going to make sense because it's not even the whole story. It's just pieces from a story. Okay. Like, is Mako, Sergeant Knox, all these characters, are they original characters or are they just from the book too? Like, Sergeant Knox, Mako, Celeste. Any of those big time, you know, Neverwinter. No, I guess Neverwinter, it has to be a Neverwinter thing, but like those guys, like Sergeant Knox, Makos, any of those guys, they're in D&D? Are they just already characters? Let's go here. We're gonna go to Mount Hot now. I don't know how much playing we're gonna be doing. So we're gonna try because I'm trying to figure out, I'm trying to get all this information compiled in my brain and kind of raveling it. Because honestly, now I know what I'm going to be doing in my free time. Researching and getting to know the backstory more about this whole Wizards of the Coast, this D&D lore. I mean, crap, bro. I used to work with somebody who was big into D&D, so I wonder if he knows. So he probably knows. I might bring him on the channel one day. Like, in all reality, like I used to work with somebody, and he was a big big tabletop D&D fan. Not even like, and I'd be always wondering, like, so they follow the same kind of story that he'd be playing on the tabletop what I play on what we play here, almost, right? Or Neverwinter is in Waterdeep. Wow. Oh man, so they don't even come with the original character ideas? Are you kidding me? Oh man, we're gonna get our I'm really, I didn't mean to aggro all these enemies, bro. Oh, but I haven't heard of any other characters in any of the D&D modules. Okay, then, so all right, I respect that then. So a lot of the characters that they do come up with are original pieces. So I will give them, like I said, I give credit where credit is due, because those characters, in my opinion, they got some, you know, they definitely, you can relate to them. Sergeant Knox you can relate to. Makos, when he died, I felt a little sentimental, but I knew he wouldn't stay dead forever. But okay, so that's good to see. And Neverwinter was in Waterdeep, but okay. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, how much is Cryptics doing and how much is like them just following a story. So center sticking out my tongue. Like, if that's helping me think. I be doing some weird shit, bro. Sorry, I do weird things to help me process. I don't know. I feel like it helps. I probably look crazy doing it, but it definitely feel like it helps. Mike, hello, mate. Love your vids. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you, Mike. I appreciate the love, brother. Oh, man. We just found some, I don't know when you got in, bud, but your boy Sonny's a little startled here, so just bear with me a minute if anybody's just joining in. Well, Dizit is full of importance. Well, Dizit is full on imports from a book line. So yeah, I said, bro, like, my mind isn't even, like, I want to keep playing but at the same, oh, I gotta go back. Look at that. I'm sitting here going up there. I gotta go back. Like, I'm not even in the mindset of playing right now. I'm reading your guys' comments and processing in this information. Oh man, I didn't even see what I mean. I didn't want to get off my mount. Now, what did I want to get off my mount for? Really? The only characters in Neverwinter ever cared about is Celeste. I know what you're saying, but okay. So that's crazy. Okay. See? Now, okay. So next mod is going to be Icewind Dale. See, I don't know how I feel about that. You see, now I know I said that before, but now it makes sense. No, but now it really makes sense to me, because I was wondering what is going on with them, and so heavily, because they never really cared about PvP before. Let's just keep it 100. But now all of a sudden PvP is such a focal point for them. But now I understand why. Now I genuinely understand why it was such a focal point, because next mod is in Icewind Dale, and Icewind Dale is home of PvP. Like, that's that whole idea is PvP, like having the ability. Now, it's not just PvP because you don't have to PvP, but you know, you go to, people usually go to people don't go to Icewind Dale for the heroic encounters. Let's just be real. They don't go to Icewind Dale for heroics. They go there to PvP. And I see now why that topic is back open, and they really want legitimate feedback for the PvP community. Okay. I see you, Cryptic. I see you. Your boy Sonny's getting you now, you see? These guys try to keep me in the dark, bro, but I'm gonna get my information one way or another. Dupes. Oh man. I don't think Dreadring or Sharandar are D&D modules, though. Okay, so not all, because I know Neverwinter is still like its own game. Like, I understand that, but some of the modules referencing, I get what you're saying. Okay, so not everything is all just copied and, well, not even copied and pasted, but not everything is follow from the book. They do have some original ideas, like you said. I don't think Dreadring, Sharandar, what else? Maybe that. I didn't see those mods are so old too that I don't even know. They only had a couple of the books up. Let me think. What's another mod? You see, I thought that Barovia was a fresh idea. I'm so mad at them for that, bro. Like, I'm sitting here thinking that was a fresh idea. Like, they just was like, you know what? I'm tired of doing Dungeons and Dragons. I want to do vampires. And I was cool with that. Like, I think they could have executed it better, but the whole idea of finally having something other than, especially vampires. I'm a huge, like, fantasy guy, like I said, and vampires, werewolves, dragons, that's all my thing. And when they released that, I'm sitting there thinking that's an original, bro. So D&D decided they wanted to come out with that, and then never went, oh, okay, now, you see? Okay. Oh, all right. It makes sense, though. It makes sense. So not everything is from the book, but we'll say at least a lot. I'm gonna say at least. I gotta go on a limb and say majority of the mods, because Storm Sing Thunder, Ice. Which was the other one we seen? Waterdeep. You said was. Well, I was wondering. You know what? So Undermountain. I really wasn't a fan of Undermountain for a while, and I was wondering, okay, all right, what is this? What do we gotta do? What is this? Oh, that's not even a quest. I'm sitting here thinking that's the quest I gotta do. Oh man. Okay, Barovia has been around since the 80s with Wavenloft. Tabletop D&D is 40 years old. It's 40 years, really? See, this is all. I'm actually really intrigued by all this because I never knew none of this. So D&D is 40 years old. Wow. So there is a shit ton of content out there, Dean. And you say for D&D 2 edition, and we're on D&D 5. Is that what it is? Is that okay? See, so when they changed the names, they did that because the Dungeons and Dragons changed their names, correct? Is that one right? Because I remember that being like, I was like, why the hell did they change the name of these things? So they changed the names because D&D said, well, maybe they didn't say, but D&D in their new edition 5, right? Because if you said D&D 2 and we're on 5 now, so okay, all right. Little, because I was like, bro, why the hell did they, like, what was wrong with Great Weapon Fighter? What was wrong with Control Wizard? Like, I was like, why did they change the names? But that was a problem I had. Like, why did they change the names? And they never, I don't remember if maybe they did explain it at some point. I must have missed it. But okay, so they changed the names because, okay. All right. I can live with that. That makes sense. So they want to see, But that's understandable to change the names then, because you just want to keep. Well, I mean, I guess maybe they had to too, because they don't own. So I guess it was one of those things, they were either going to change the names or they couldn't get the license for the game. I don't know. But still, that makes a little bit more sense than just out of the blue when they changed the names, and I was like confused. I was like, wait, why is because sometimes I find myself stumbling, like, why did they switch Barbarian? Well, Great Weapon Fighter, but the only thing I want from Cryptic is for them to give it, well, the only thing I want from Cryptic, and if they give it, I'll never complain about anything again, and that's angelic themed fashion set with angel wings, halo, the whole works. So if they give you that, you'll never complain again. Okay, because they have the halo out. I do know they've released a halo, so that's already one thing on your mark there, bud. That's and I know they have demon wings. So I don't know, but they might already have that one. Or at least closed. I know they definitely have the angel halo, but I know what you're saying, a full kind of set. But I'm surprised they haven't released that then. Like, if these guys are so... Okay. Alright. What I gotta do? Collect seeds? How do I collect seeds right now, dude? Alright, where are I'm looking for, oh, trees are right. The seeds are in the trees. Okay, that makes sense. I'm sitting here thinking they're gonna be on the ground or something like that. I think they changed the names because they were still using 4 edition class names and not 5. Okay. See, that makes a little bit of sense though. So they gotta just keep up. That's all it is. It's just like anything else. You gotta stick with the times. All right, so 5. We're on D&D Sub 5 now. Wow, I can't believe. So this has been out for forever. Like, alrighty then. Makes sense. Makes a lot of sense now. Everything now I understand. Sometimes you see, it sucks because then we know what's, well, I guess if you don't know what's coming, because honestly for the longest time, and now I watch what happens when I tell a couple people about that. They're gonna be like, what? Oh, I'm getting that book so I know it's coming. You know what I mean? Because shoot, that's crazy. So we know what the next mod is. We have a very high, and that was just announced too. That's the crazy thing. So you see what I mean? Look at that. Everything happens in this world. Everything happens for a reason, they say. Because check that out. If we would have, say you would have been in the chat explaining this to me like last week, that book wouldn't have been there. They just announced that this Thursday. You see? So it was meant for us to see that book. So now we potentially, well, I'm going to say we know it's coming, but officially, we'll just have to wait for Neverwinter to announce it. That, Icewind Dale is making its way back into town. Okay. Icewind Dale, I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to be content with it. I'm going to have to figure out, did I have a problem with Icewind Dale? Because I don't really remember Icewind Dale that much in terms of like campaign wise. Like, I don't remember what was the whole thing behind it. I know it's a PV. I know it's not really, I know it's not just a PvP zone, but I don't remember the backstory of it. Tired of the demon stuff. It was cool for a while, but literally 50% of the game's content is demons. Well, I mean, I know what you're saying, and we're gonna get demons next mod. So we're gonna have to suck that one up for another mod. But hopefully, Icewind Dale, I'm gonna say with mod 20, we're gonna get a break for demons, because there's no demons in. I'm gonna say there's no demons in Ice. Is there demons in Icewind Dale? No, the theme in Icewind Dale is what? Trolls, right? The trolls. I can live with that if they keep that theme again. It's been a while since. Look, speaking of trolls, there's this troll right here, dude. Okay, so one more mod dedicated to trolls. One more mod dedicated to trolls. One more mod dedicated to demons. I'm in the same boat as you, Flynn. I'm tired of the demon stuff. I feel like it's really... We've had the demon stuff for what? 3 consecutive mods? What was mod 17? Mod 17 was... mod 17 was LOM. Mod 18 was just a continuation. And now mod 19 is still a continue. So yeah, I definitely see. For at least the what? I mean, at the minimum, 3 mods in a row have been demons. And that's including the new one that's going to be coming out. So at the minimum 3. Oh, man. Also, 5th edition is apparently not going to change. It's apparently not going to. What do you mean it's not going to change? Like, in terms of what exactly? Icewind Dale is the area where you have to choose a faction. Okay, yeah, you had to choose the faction, right? And you... What was even the missions? What wasn't there? There's boons. There's boons in Icewind Dale, right? There's boons. Yeah, there's boons for Icewind Dale. How the hell do you get the boons again? Do you have to do PvP? Huh? Like, man, has it been that long since I've done Icewind Dale? Like, jeez Louise. Icewind Dale. We're going to Icewind Dale right now, bro. You see, I'm gonna be doing some research here. View campaign. So there is, what do I need? Coins. Tears. Oh, okay, so so there's daily and weekly quests there. What is this about? Okay, now, and then they got the with the professions. Okay, it's coming back a little bit. It's been a while since I've done Icewind Dale. Holy Hannah. But I'm starting to remember a little bit more. And then that's when they introduced that one companion, right? That guy was pretty cool. What was he? Like, he was almost like the Abominable. It was a Yeti. That's what it is. It was a Yeti. Do you guys remember that Yeti? That dude was pretty cool. And I remember for a while he was actually a pretty good companion to have, but unfortunately, I think he got nerfed, or he just didn't do what he used to do, because I remember I think it used to give you like a damage increase or something along those lines. Like, it was a legitimate companion. Let me pop that artifact. Oops. Like, updating from 5e to 6e, there's apparently isn't going to be another edition after 5e. Oh, okay. So after, wow. How long do you? I don't know if you would. You probably don't. I mean, you might know. How long was it before they even switched to 5D&D? You know what I mean? Like, how long does each, I guess, number last? Like, I don't like. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll wait if you know what I mean first, because you probably do. Also, Icewind Dale introduced Black Ice. Yeah, Black Ice. Okay, so all right. I mean, was that a good mod? Was that a good mod? I don't even remember. Was that a good mod? Did you guys like Icewind Dale? Did you guys like it? Because honestly, it's, as bad as it might seem, like, it's a complete blank to me. Like, I'm like, right hand, left hand. Okay. Oh. Convert that. We'll just leave that stuff. If anything, we'll start Flynn, I can't stand the content there. Really? See, I can't, for some odd reason, I genuinely can't draw. And I'm usually, like, once I start talking about something, I can usually withdraw it from my memory, as weird as that may seem. But for some odd reason, like, I can't pull Icewind Dale out of my brain. Like, I don't even remember what dungeon came out with Icewind Dale. What dungeon came out with Icewind Dale? What the hell is Icewind Dale even about? See, now I'm intrigued, because now if I know that mod 20 has potential to be Icewind Dale related, now I'm gonna go back and figure out what the hell was going on in Icewind Dale in the first place. Because I don't know. Now here's the question: it could go two ways. It could be, you know, wherever Icewind Dale left off at, or it could continue where mod 19 is gonna leave off with, and it's gonna take us into Icewind Dale. So they could do it a couple different ways. But I'm actually really intrigued now. Collect elemental clay. Flynn, I haven't done it on any of my tunes. I just buy it out. Dang. Alrighty then. Oh, come on. Really? Not, you see, not, I didn't want you to whole freaking... Now I better get... No, you see what is going on right now? What? What? You see this BS right now, dude? They just coming out the woodworks. That's alright. You wanna mess with me? I'll kill you all then. You know what? I'll take you all on. I'm a newly invigorated Sonny. Oh, man. Personally, I don't know. I haven't lived through all the changes. I'm only 17. Oh man, he said I haven't lived through all the changes. Oh, I got you, bud. I think from 3E they went 4 years. To 4 they got backlash, so they... Oh really? See? Bro, for 17, you know your shit, man. You know your shit. See, that's what's up. See, I like that. You know your stuff, and man, I gotta get you on the channel then one day. You gotta hit me up one day so we can. I want to bring some. I feel like this is a topic in Neverwinter that it isn't discussed enough. Is like, honestly, this is all new to me, and shit. You gotta hit me up on Discord. If you got Discord, you got Twitter, you got Instagram. Whatever you got to find a way to get in contact with me, because I got to get you on somehow one day so we can break down and have a whole series on the channel of the history, if you would be interested in that. Kessel's retreat was in Icewind Dale, I believe. Kessel's. What the fuck is Kessel's retreat? I feel like what the hell is going on right now? Like, I don't know if it's because my brain is elsewhere, but Kessel's retreat. Kessel's retreat. What was that, a dungeon? Was that a dungeon or a skirmish? I don't even know. No, that was a dungeon, right? Kessel's, that was... See, I don't even have all the dungeons unlocked. I was gonna sit there and look on my Q tab like I'd be able to see it. Kessel's. I don't even know who I gotta fight right now in order to get this clay. It's Kessel's. I'm a little stumped. I'm a little stumped on Kessel's. Is there 3 bosses in that? Is that like a full-on dungeon? Let me see, Kessel's. I can't queue that, right? I can't even see what that is. Queues, dungeons, pirates, temple. No. Okay, so I don't have Kessel's unlocked. Oh, there it is, caverns, as we were talking about dragons. I did Icewind Dale to complete the campaign, but don't go back to it now. Okay, so it's definitely not, there's definitely no replay value there. Sure thing, I'd be happy to. My Discord is awesome. I'm gonna write that down right now. And probably after this stream, you will be receiving a friend request from your boy Sonny. Because we definitely got to get together and get out this history for Neverwinter. Because I think that would be a pretty cool idea. to finally gets to shed some light. Mocha 0 number 1051. Thank you, bud. The dungeon's so fast to complete, they made it a skirmish, lol. Okay, so it's not even a dungeon then. It's a freaking skirmish. Great. Okay, so Icewind Dale doesn't sound like it was this. It doesn't sound like it was too good then, right? It didn't even have a dungeon in it? Wow. They must like Icewind Dale. What even mod was that? You see, like I'm drawing a complete blank of ice. Like for some reason, Icewind Dale is just like, and I know I did it because, like I know you go to Icewind Dale, then you have Darvin Valley. Like I remember that, but the dungeon, Kessels, what else was it? Like I don't even remember. Okay. It's a big zone, but really boring. Okay. Oh, man. See, I can't even remember the last time I even went to Icewind Dale. Like, I don't. The last time maybe I've been to Icewind Dale was... I don't even do... You know what the sad... Isn't there a weekly over there? I think there's a week... I don't even do... I believe there is actually... No, there is. Now, okay, now it's coming back... I remember there's a weekly over there. It's called Brigrim's Tombs. And I don't even do the weekly over there. So I guess, I don't know. I can't remember why I don't do the weekly, but there's definitely a reason I don't do it over there. So I guess that zone, I mean, I can't remember it vividly, but from what you guys are saying, it sounds like it wasn't really that good of a mod, which is not really a big surprise. It got introduced as a dungeon, I believe. Okay, so they made it a dungeon when it first came out, but they realized just, okay, but they changed it to a skirmish. See, the thing about a skirmish is a skirmish only has one boss. That's the thing about skirmishes. So they released that as a full-on dungeon and it's only got one boss in it? Wow. Huh? Really? What I had to have been around to play that because like I would have. Now I don't know if I was doing. You see, I don't remember what mod that was because maybe I wasn't doing YouTube at the time. But how are you gonna release a dungeon with one boss in it? Because that's what a skirmish is. Shores of Tehran. That was what they did. I think they considered that a dungeon. Did they consider that a dungeon? You see, I didn't have a problem with Shores. Shores was good. It knew what it was. But also, if you remember, back in the day, Shores used to drop some OP stuff in the second room, in that little corridor. You had a potential to drop a set of, because back in the day there used to be set bonuses. There's no more set bonuses usually, but I remember there's a Shores of Tehran set, and it was actually pretty viable. So I do remember Shores pretty well. But to call and Kessels, see, I'm trying to recall like what, like if it was like, I know it's easy. We're definitely gonna have to run that one day. Because it's not bothering me, but it is bothering me a little bit that I can't recall it as well as I would like to. Shores was a dungeon at that point too. Yeah. Okay. So wow. Back in the day, man. Imagine if I would have started doing YouTube. I would have been critiquing them for one. I probably was saying shit to my uncle back then, and I just don't even remember because I'm telling you, like, how you gonna say that's a dungeon and release it with, like, a dungeon? Off the rip, to me, has to have at the minimum the three boss. What is it? How do you want to call it? The three boss. I guess it has to have three bosses in it, right? Like, that's all I'm trying to say. Like T9 has three bosses. Lam has three bosses. Even Elo has, Lost Mount has three bosses. What's a couple other ones real quick? I see, you know. That's why I really don't consider even CODG, I don't really consider them dungeons, in my opinion. I know you could classify them, but I see them as more like either, as the game calls them, trials, or just, you know, You could call it a dungeon if you really wanted to. I guess you could call it a dungeon. But to me, a dungeon has the 3 bosses, and you know you gotta like Castle Never three. Even if they're 3 easy bosses, like Elo is 3 easy bosses. I mean, a lot of the dungeons are easy bosses anymore. But I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that because it just depends on where you're at in the game. I know I sometimes slip out with saying that because just when I play on console, I should reframe from saying that though. When I play on console, usually the dungeons go pretty easily. But it's not always guaranteed. It's never guaranteed. You're never guaranteed to beat the dungeon sometimes. Because I'll give you a prime example. I had a full group of 5 people who were all, you know, quote unquote, who knew what they were doing, and we still couldn't even beat Alam. Yeah, Alam. Yeah, it was only Alam. We couldn't beat Alam for some reason. And it was a made group. Everybody was experienced, and for some reason, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes it's not always guaranteed to be a completion. But let's see what happened. Fight Kessel's at the end with his 2 black ice beholder things. I don't know why I'm having such a draw blank from this. Was the dungeon that boring? Like, is the dungeon that boring or something that it's not even memorable? Because honestly, I know I played it, but I just can't remember. Like, jeez, it's got to be that. It's got to be bad because I can remember a lot of dungeons. Like, I remember all of them pretty much, I would say, but is that one that's pretty bad then? I don't know then. I don't want to say something because, you know, then maybe because maybe I did like it, but I don't know. I don't think I did because I can't remember it now. But hey, Kessel has 2 boss-like mods before Kessel's himself. Okay, wait, I just died? Oh my gosh, Sonny. I'm not even paying attention to the game right now still. Alright. Injury kit. Where the hell did they... Okay, I was gonna say, did they put me all the way back at the beginning? There's no spawn point between now and then. Alright, injury kit. Kessel says 2. What level can I run Kessel's? Because this is kind of bothering me that I can't recall. Kessel's retreat. Has it 2? You said it has 2 beholders. Like, I'm gonna keep talking to myself right now. Just bear with me, guys, because I'm trying to jog my memory back. You said it has 2 boss-like mobs. So 2 boss-like mobs. Oh, look at it, I almost died again thinking, jeez Louise. Same freaking group of people could have killed me again. No, not happening, dude. Not happening that time. Almost, but I don't know. Beholders. Let me see. Let me get a second here, guys. Let me get a second. Castles. 2 of 2 boss. Okay. Wait. Do I got it? When you're running through, you spawn at the camp. Of course, you spawn at the camp, but spawn at the camp. And then you could just run right. Can't you just run right through it? You could run. Can't you run through the do you even have to? I know you got to fight a couple mobs, but can't you just? I know the first. I'm starting to remember now. I know the first part, bro. You can just run right to the door and skip the mobs if you got a quick enough mount, I believe. Okay, now I know what you're saying. Then you go through, fight that one mob, that big guy, the big giant. Okay, maybe that's where you see him as the second. And then you fight those 2. I got it now. Then there's 2 trolls. There's the 2 ice trolls before the boss. Okay. I got the dungeon now. I got it. Definitely Definitely took me a minute. I ain't even gonna sit there and lie, but now I got the dungeon. Yeah, that dungeon is that dungeon. That's not even a dungeon. I can't believe I just called it a dungeon. That that thing's a joke. That thing's a joke. I think you could do that in like 2 minutes. I mean, that might be like a little over exaggerating, but it's just completely easy. Like, it's all right. I need to run time for weapons, but don't fancy it. Looks boring. Mike, time is, I don't know if boring is the word I would use, because it's definitely, you definitely got to be on your toes with it. But it's definitely like, I just feel it's unnecessary, right? You know, like some things, they're just unnecessarily hard for no reason. That's what I feel like Tom is. It's just like I don't mind a challenge. Don't get me wrong. I can deal with a challenge. But I just feel that is just unnecessary. But that's just my opinion on it. What's your favorite dungeon in the game to run? Personally, mine is FBI. Flynn says that. Jeff says CN. Okay. What's my favorite dungeon to run in the game? That's a good question. That's a good question. Let me think about this. Now, I made a dungeon tier list on the channel like a while back. But what is my favorite dungeon? I always ask people these questions, and I always, because I only like to give people one answer. I'm not going to give you like a couple. Let me think of, because I always say, you know, people are like, oh, I can't just give you one. No, just give me one. So let me just give you one. Favorite dungeon. Honestly, It's a tough one. It's a tough one because there's a toss-up. There's a toss-up. I actually really do like, I don't know what it is about Tomb of the Nine Gods. I do kind of like that dungeon. I'm not even going to sit there and lie. I kind of like it. I like it because there's puzzles in it. That's why I like Tomb of the Nine. I'm going to go with Tomb of the Nine. If I really had to pick one, I like Tomb of the Nine. And I like it because it's the only dungeon really that incorporates puzzles, and the puzzles aren't like crazy with it. You know, you just pick the colors, you just do the vases, and then they used to have what's the other one? The mimic chest, but they took out the mimic chest. And now they just do the 2 potions. I don't know why they took out the mimic chest for it. That was a little stupid. But if I really had to say, I like T9. T9 is not bad. Just look up a guide the moment you see the first mobs. You'll remember. Yep. That's what got released with Icewind Dale. Damn. Really? That's what got released? So they gave us... Maybe was Kessel's good back then, though? Like, was it? I don't even know. See, I don't know. I don't think it was a good dungeon because I'm usually good. I remember it, but I guess it wasn't good because I don't remember it first coming out. But whatever. But I like Tomb of the Nine. It's not bad. It's one of those dungeons to me. Like I like FBI, and I like Castle Never. But the thing about Tomb of the Nine that just kind of puts it a little bit above for me is the puzzles, but it also has where the first boss has like one person grabs the damage for the boss. One person grabs to help out killing the mobs. One person grabs the orbs. Like there's a multi-purpose. Now, you could just sit there and beat up on the boss just like with everyone. But when it first came out, you know what I mean? It wasn't as easy as it is now. That's all. Because nowadays, all the dungeons are... if you have the right group, I would say all the dungeons are fairly easy to complete. Of course, with the exceptions of finding the right group. That's the problem, though, sometimes. Okay, though. Let's see. We are almost 60. We're almost 60. And that was the goal of this live stream. I'm gonna say this was definitely a successful live stream, bro. We learned some interesting, well, not even, we learned some fantastic news in regards to how finally everything works all together. Where I gotta go? See, I didn't even do all these little enclave missions. Let's just bang out a couple of these. I know I'm probably gonna have to discard a lot of missions because of what's over here? Go to the Whispering Caverns. Do I just want to? I think I'm just gonna go over there. I want to go over there. And turn in the mission. Mostly. Anybody else out there? What's anybody else's favorite dungeons? Anybody? Let's see. What's a dungeon? Okay. Let's talk about the new dungeon. Anybody out there who's watching right now like IC? Or if you haven't ran it yet. Okay. Does anybody out there like IC? And if you haven't ran IC yet, what do you guys think of LAM? Or if you want to give me your answer, if you ran both and you want to give me your answer to both, give me your answer to both. I just want to know what you guys think as a whole. How do you guys feel about the dungeons and the recent dungeons that they just released? I don't like caverns, but we're going to have to suck it up and do at least a couple of these missions just to hit 60. Just to hit 60 real quick. Because once we hit 60, we're out of here. We're out of here. We're going to Drowned Shore ASAP. If I probably would have been using a guild boon right now, or even they see, let me get, am I gonna get this? I ain't gonna lie, wait a minute now, let me get this. Let me get this. What's going on here? Oh, I'll take that. I mean, something better than nothing. Your boy Sonny ain't stingy. Dude, you're rocking this. Thank you, but I really appreciate that, Mike. I'm trying. I'm getting better with it. I'm getting better, you know. I'm learning. You know, in the beginning, don't get me wrong, I'd be sitting here quiet as a mouse. But now I'm getting it. You know, I'm opening it up to you guys. I genuinely enjoy live streams more now than I do before because it's a way to talk with you guys and interact with you guys. And regardless of what, YouTube's awesome. Like, you know, I love doing YouTube. And it's almost like, to me, you guys are almost like an extension of my family, you know? I get to talk with you guys, and we get to bullshit. I talk with you guys more than I talk with my own family. And I see it as I make family whoever, I call family whatever I want. So, you know? To me, you guys are my family. Might try IC Lam Tom. Might try IC. You might try IC. Okay. Tom is Tom, what do you guys think about? Now I know a lot of people haven't had the opportunity to run Tom, and unfortunately your boy Sonny I couldn't get enough people consistently to be able to carry people through. You know what I mean? Because honestly, like I say, guys, I really do like helping out people, but just I couldn't get enough people consistently to always be able to bring in at least one person, like at least be able to bring in one person and get them their weapons and at least start, you know. But I just couldn't get a group. I just couldn't get a group. I mean, shoot, I even had a hard time getting in. So, you know, but that's what I say about that. That's why I really don't like that dungeon, just because of the fact is I don't feel it's not everybody can beat it. It's as simple as that. Not everybody can beat it regardless. It's not something that, it's not like a LAM or an IC where you could beat it eventually if you keep at it. Tom, you could keep at it forever and never beat it. And honestly. So, because every time you say, here's the problem where you run into Tom, right? Let's just say you get a group together, you get the 10 people, right? And then let's say, hypothetically speaking, let's just say you get 3 runs, and each run you get better and better. Well, you know what's going to happen eventually? Somebody's going to leave. It could just be one person, it could be 2 people, it could be 3, you know, it doesn't matter. But eventually people are going to leave. Then what's going to happen? Well, now you got to find people to replace those people. And now what do you got to do? Now what you just accomplished in those 3 runs goes out the window, because those other people you bring in, might not know nothing. Or even if they do know something, they might not be able to keep, you know what I mean? Now you got to reintroduce those 3 people into the loop. And now when you get, let's just say now you get 2 runs in with that group. Well, you know, eventually somebody else is going to leave eventually, because now they've been in it for 6 runs. You know what I mean? So it's just like almost like an infinite loop where you just keep getting stuck. And it sucks. It sucks. You know, and it's not, and as crazy as it might seem, and people are just like, oh, just get 10 people. You know how hard it is to get 10 people? You know how hard it is to get the same? No, it's hard enough to get 10 people. Let's just keep it real. It's hard enough to get 10 people for Tom, because not even, like, at this point, I know a lot of people who don't even attempt Tom anymore. They don't even care. They won't even do it. They don't even want to bother to learn it no more. They've tried. And I can understand that. I can respect that. Like, after a while, you just get annoyed. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, Neverwinter they want you to find a group of 10 people. And with that group of 10 people, now you all have to be that same 10 people every time you go into that dungeon. And now here's the problem. Unless you know all 10 of those people personally, you guys all have to be on at the same time. And right there in itself, that's a problem. Not everybody lives in the same time zone. Not everybody plays at the same hour. So you see where the problem becomes. You see, that's where it becomes an issue. Is it's just not beatable for just anybody out there. It's really the dungeon. And I don't even like calling it a dungeon, but the Tom itself is really only for the select few group of people, because you know what happens? Once you get in and you find that group that you beat it with, you're not gonna want you're gonna want that same group. You're not gonna want to keep switching out people. And that's where the problem begins, is these groups who have the potential to beat it don't like bringing in other people. Not saying every group out there, because that's how I got my weapons. But there is a good amount of people who don't bring in other people because they don't, and I can't be mad at them. They don't have to. They're not obligated, but at the same time, then Cryptic has to do their job and be like, wow, this dungeon is not beatable for everybody. So we have to either tone it down or figure out something, because Tom, that's where you get your weapons. So how can you sit there and say we're going to introduce new weapons in the game, but only the select few will be able to get them? Now, is that fair? Not to me, but maybe to some people out there, they might say, oh, well, they might say something, but to me, I don't know. That's just the way I think. I don't think, if it's not fair to everybody, it shouldn't be a thing, right? But what do I know? I complain too much, they say sometimes, but whatever. Oh man, I be cracking my own self up. Look at that, I make myself laugh. Is that a good thing? Is that a good thing to make yourself laugh, or am I going crazy, guys? I don't know no more. It looks good, but wouldn't really gain anything for doing it. The thing I hate the most is the people who leave after the group wipes once. He said, oh, those are the funny ones, right? Those are the best moments. You say you get in a group together, and then boom. That happens a lot too. That's why once I got my weapons in time, I never picked it up again. Never picked it up again. There was just no incentivized to, in all reality. Like, I was just so tired of it. I didn't even, if it was to the point where I finally got, and it was funny because the first time I got completed, I was just standing in a zone. I wasn't even doing anything. I guess maybe they just knew who I was, because next thing I know, they just said Tom. I went in it and we beat it. And I was like, well, shit. I was literally my first completion, and all I was doing was just standing there. I wasn't trying to get into a group. I wasn't expecting to get into Tom. It just right place. I was at the right place at the right time. So yeah, that's kind of how my first experience went with it. That's what I'm saying. The dungeon as a whole, it's just, you just gotta get lucky. You just gotta get lucky. All right, though. What are we doing here? Renderize with... No, we're gonna abandon that one. because now we just hit 60. We are going to abandon this one. Helm Sword, abandon. Here's Achieve. Mount Houtnine, abandon. Icefire Peak, screw this quest. We're going to abandon. Nope, this one, abandon. Acquisitions Incorporated. Man, I forgot about that too. I should have been doing some of that. Travel to the tower and kill Razad. I guess I never did that. Whatever. See what I mean? You could skip missions leveling up and not miss out on anything. Like, that's... I never got to go back to any of these zones from 1 to 60. And I won't miss out on a thing. I mean, maybe I missed out on a free bag, but I don't care about that. Alright, now watch. We're going to go to the Enclave, and we shall continue our endeavors there. Now, you know what? We're actually going to do a mission that probably a lot of people skip over. I'm going to show you guys a mission at level 60 that unlocks that some people don't even do, and you can actually get a free artifact. Now, I don't know if they still allow you to do it, though. That's the question. We're going to talk to Sergeant Knox and find out, though. What is this? An audience with Protector's Enclave. Bro, we have the same thought process, so it's like hearing myself talk. I thought I was alone, but I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm glad to hear I'm not alone when it comes to certain things, man. Like, there are just some things I don't get why people do, but I can't hate on them neither, because, you know, I don't know, like, might not like it, but at the same time, what can I do? Nothing. I can only control what I do. That's how I see it as. That's why I do what I try to care for the community, and whatever else everybody else does is what they do. They're not obligated. At the end of the day, I see it as nobody's obligated. If everybody just in Neverwinter decided never to post anything ever again, nobody's obligated to. I mean, Cryptic, the Neverwinter company doesn't even make videos. Like, so, you know, if, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, if all the content creators for Neverwinter just decided to stop playing or stop uploading videos for the game, what the hell would Neverwinter do? Start uploading, like, I'm confused. Like, Neverwinter, the only time they upload videos, like, trailers, but they never make, like, videos on the game itself, which is weird. It's weird. That's weird to me. It's like, oh, so you just, at the end of the day, they just want us to do it, but, which is cool. I mean, I don't mind filling a role, but damn, at least give us some credit. That's how I see it as. And that's why sometimes I'll be in my bag about certain things. Because at the end of the day, we're doing them a service by promoting their game and putting it out there and making videos and making content for it. And what do they give us sometimes in return? A slap in the face. That's where I stand with the company sometimes, bro. Because it's just like a slap in the face sometimes. Like, but it is what it is. That's why I say I just do my own thing now, man. I just do my own thing. But I'm glad I got to figure out that information today. Now I can start making videos about it. And I'll be happy. But we did hit 60, guys. So you know what that means. I am officially going to go ahead and have to wrap up this live stream. But wow, what a live stream, guys. What a live stream. It's I feel like each live stream I'm doing is getting better. We're just having a good time, bro. Hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your Father's Day out there if you are celebrating. And yeah, it has been your boy Sonny, guys. And as always, I love all you out there. I appreciate it. Oh,